Hi, old dear partner. Yes, it's Haley with the Armageddon Report once more. Taking a look at severeweathertv.com again. For what reason? Oh yeah, because I updated the site, didn't I? So first off, if you go directly to severeweathertv.com, the most recent video is now on the main page. And of course, since today is June 6th, June 5th is the most recent video. And then this Outlook image is tied to whatever that Outlook was. So if you go to Daily Screencast, you'll see exactly the same thing. But if you click on one of these, you'll see like May 18th. So here was May 18th thing. Let's see, what's a good one? Yeah, I don't know. What was the day with all the tornado threat? I don't know. Was it this? 45% chance of winds? Look at that, northeast. Anyway, and then you can use these wonderful things to go into the future or go back into the past. I don't know. So yeah, and of course, if you go to the main page, I've rearranged the links a little bit, but you know, all of the winter weather completely, you know, off topic right now. Not completely, actually, there is still some winter weather remaining, but stuff like this does not work because they go on holiday at the HPC apparently. They go on a long holiday until September. Anyway, so moving on to cyclone, where absolutely nothing is going on for the Eastern Pacific or the Atlantic. So I can't even build the site, you know, there's no data to parse. That's my excuse for sticking to it, because these are still the images you can get direct from the National Hurricane Center. WikiWiki. Here's what's going on today. This is new as of the most recent Outlook, where they've added the slight risk to North Dakota and South Dakota, and then Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, and maybe Kansas has a little bit of a slight risk as well. So the mesoscale discussion that's currently in effect is for neither of those areas. Ooh, developing sea breeze boundary, that sounds fun, I don't know. But, so this is Florida, Georgia, maybe, yeah, far southeastern Alabama, isolated instances of marginally severe wind gusts possible, weather watch unlikely, and a 20% in fact. So there could be some severe wind, but apparently not widespread enough to warrant a watch. So here, speaking of wind, yes, that's a good segue or something. So there's your 5% chance that, well, that's what the mesoscale discussion is in effect at the moment. But so 5% for quite a few states down the middle. Hey, it looks like a foot again. But anyway, there's a slight risk for those states. Hail is as high as 30% today, predominantly for Colorado, and then the 15% for North Dakota and South Dakota. Tornado chance, it extends down into here, and again, where the highest hail threat is where there's the highest tornado threat. So if you're not familiar with the numbers, this would mean that if I randomly picked this point in Colorado, that means there is a 5% chance that this point or someone within a 25-mile radius will see a tornado today. But tomorrow, look, it's like a duplicate. Let's make sure. June 7th, and today is June 6th. Okay, because it looks almost exactly the same for the slight risk area. But if we pop on over again, so it does not look like a foot. It does not extend all the way down, but it does come through quite a few of the northern states. So again, Wyoming, Nebraska, Colorado, and Kansas with the slight risk. Day after tomorrow, again with the confusing map where it says no thunderstorm areas forecast. So we look at this. This is still day after tomorrow, where you can see quite a few, well, maybe not quite a few, it's four states up here, and then over here, Michigan and Wisconsin, and the 5%, maybe Minnesota as well. But days 4 through 8, still in the medium outlook. We've got North Dakota on day 4, which would be June 9th, and then Minnesota predominantly on June 10th. And if you read down here, it will talk about the GFS and the ECMWF. I think it's European something, and I think this is Global Forecast System. There are two different ways to forecast stuff, the model names, I believe. Well, anyway, if you read that, I believe there is disagreement. There was, if you watched yesterday, there were 3 different ones. There was one for what would have been day 5, day 6, and day 7. Well, what was day 7 and is now day 6 is not on the map because apparently there's disagreement between the GFS and the ECMWF as to where it's going to be. So, but we'll keep an eye on that, of course, because that, that could be big. I don't know. Yeah. But today, here's where you should pay attention. North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Nebraska, maybe Kansas, Colorado. Pay attention. WikiWix is WICKEDWX.com. If you like, I don't know, looking at something that's absolutely nothing going on, you go to cyclones.com if you want to look at, directly click on some of these linky things. I don't know, get a severe weather TV. There's also, of course, weather.gov, Storm Prediction Center, National Hurricane Center, or wherever you get your weather. Right, lots of W's. Anyway, enjoy your day and hopefully you stay safe out there.